$100,000. Is it Susan B. Anthony? Yes, it is. They're 4 questions away from $2 million.
From Los Angeles, it's the biggest game show in television history, where tonight our players answer questions about the 70s and try to win over $2 million. Welcome to that 70s greed. And now, Chuck Woolery.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you very much. Welcome to the richest, most dangerous game in America. You know, we had a lot of fun last night on the 70s greed, and our team is returning tonight for more 70s trivia. They've got $100,000. Let's continue our game and meet our returning players right now.
Jim Rafflin.
Chicago, Illinois, bartender.
Doug Credit.
From Cape Cod, Massachusetts, communications specialist.
Ann Harrington.
San Luis Obispo, California, environmental engineer.
Anthony Jenkins.
Bellefontaine, Ohio, radio host.
Lori Calliser.
Cleveland, Ohio, attorney.
All right, welcome back, everybody, and congratulations for getting this far. They're just 4 questions away from $2 million. In this round, Lori, I want to mention that the questions get a little bit harder. Each question has 4 correct answers. You're going to be depending on your teammates to come up with those answers. And, of course, the first question is, do you want to keep the $100,000? I'm sure you do, but do you want to risk it for $200,000? Before you answer that, let me tell you what the category for your $200,000 question is. It's pop music. Now, do you want to keep the $100,000? Do you feel the need for greed? You're going to go for it?
We are.
We're going to go for $200,000. All right, here comes the Terminator. It gives one player a chance to eliminate another player and take his or her money by challenging them to a 1-question showdown, or they can keep the team the way it is. But to sweeten the pot, I'm going to give the challenger $10,000 to play the showdown, win or lose. So let's activate the Terminator now. Annie, or Ann. No. What a shock. Stay right there, Ann. Let me tell you, is there anybody here that you want to challenge? I'll give you $10,000, win or lose. Tell me who it is.
Anthony.
Anthony, you've been challenged, Anthony.
There you go.
Here we go. Come on down. Anthony, you'll stand here. Ann, you'll be over here. Here is your $10,000. Okay, I'm going to ask you one question. You can buzz in anytime you think you know the answer. The winner will be playing for $80,000. The loser is out of the game. Okay? Good luck to both of you. Are you ready? Here we go. What's the full name of the legislation known as the ERA? Ann.
Equal amendment right. Right.
That's wrong. Sorry. Give it to me, Anthony. You don't have to. It's Equal Rights Amendment. You just got it inverted. You got an ERA. You went Equal Amendment Rights. I'm so sorry. Gee, that was so close, but you do have $10,000. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Ah, boy. Well, she was right there with it, but if the rules are, you got to give it just exactly the way it is, and she didn't do it, unfortunately. Oh, Equal Amendment Rights. Too bad. Well, there are 4 of you left. And let's see, I believe Anthony is playing for $80,000. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your $200,000 question. Good luck. Which 4 of the following 6 songs were Billboard top 10 hits for Barry Manilow in the 1970s? Mandy, Forever in Blue Jeans, Can't Smile Without You, Show Me the Way, Weekend in New England, Could It Be Magic? All right. Because your team has reached this level, you've earned a freebie. It'll take away any wrong answer from any question from here on out. Do you want to use it now, or do you want to save it, Laura?
I'll save it, Chuck.
You're going to save it. That means that you're very confident that you're going to get these 4, and let's see if you do. Jim, give me an answer.
Okay. That would be, I'm a dog lover, and I know the song was about his dog, Mandy.
That's 1. Doug.
Can't smile without you.
That's 2. Anthony.
Weekend in New England.
That's 3. Lori.
Chuck took all the answers I knew. I'm going to say, could it be magic?
That's 4. Now, is there anything there that you want to change, or do you feel confident about all of these? If you do, you move ahead. If not, you can change something.
No, I'm going to keep it the way it is.
Keep it the way it is. Okay. Here we go. Can't smile without you. That's 1. Mandy. That's 2. Weekend in New England. That's 3. There's a little bit of money. Here's a little bit of money. This is $20,000, real live money, okay? And it's going to be all yours, but could it be magic? May be worth $200,000. It's up to you. It's whether you want to risk it or not. I don't know. You tell me.
Chuck, the name of the show is Greed, so I'm going to be greedy.
You feeling a little greedy? For $200,000. Could it be magic? You bet. $200,000. The next step is $500,000. How far will our 70s team go? Find out right after this break.
Travel provided by Priceline.com, where you name the price and save on airline tickets, hotel rooms, mortgages, new cars, and more. Visit Priceline on the internet or call 1-800-PRICELINE.
Welcome back to that 70s greed, everybody. And let's see, we have Jim, Doug, Anthony, and their Captain Laurie. You guys are doing great. $200,000. The next step is $500,000. Now the answer, the question really is, you want to keep the $200,000? You want to risk it? Before you answer that question, let me give you the category. The category is 70s marriages. 70s marriages, and you still have your freebie. So it's up to you. Do you want to keep your $200,000, or do you really feel the need for greed?
Let's go,
I've never seen such confidence. Man. Well, there's a Terminator on the prowl. Let's see what's going to happen. It's going to land on somebody. Let's see who gets it. And it's you, Laurie. Terminator's chosen you. Is there someone here that you would like to challenge? I'll give you $10,000, win or lose.
I'm going to challenge Anthony, Chuck.
Anthony, come on out. Here we go. You will be here. She will be here.
Is this a conspiracy?
It's a conspiracy, Anthony. They're all just trying you, testing your mettle, buddy. Okay. You know the drill. If you know the answer, buzz in any time. Winner plays for $300,000. The loser, out of the game. Here we go. Good luck to both of you. Here is your question. In 1978, the first legal casino in the United States outside Nevada was opened in what city? Laurie?
Atlantic City.
She got you. She got you, Anthony. Thanks for playing the game. Congratulations, Laurie. You did it. Come on over, kiddo. Woo. She casually and quietly pressed the button. I mean, good for you. Okay, here we go. I said it was 70s marriages. Here is your $500,000 question. Good luck. Which 4 of the following 7 couples married each other in the 1970s? John Lennon and Yoko Ono, Bill and Hillary Clinton, Jackie Kennedy and Aristotle Onassis, Mick and Bianca Jagger, Cher and Greg Allman, Lee Majors and Farrah Fawcett, Tiny Tim and Miss Vicky. Now, you still have a freebie if you want to use it, or you can hold it, whatever you want to do. It'll take away one wrong answer.
Use the freebie, Chuck.
Gonna use it now. Okay. And Jackie Kennedy and Aristotle Onassis are gone. Hopefully that helped you. Okay, Jim, give me a right answer. I want you guys to win this, please.
Well, I'm going to go with Lee Majors and Farrah Fawcett.
1. Doug?
Oh, I believe it was Bill and Hillary.
2. Laurie?
Say Mick and Bianca.
Mick and Bianca is 3. Now, Laurie, you can give the last answer yourself, or you can pass it off to one of those. Jim or Doug. One of those, meaning your teammates.
I'm going to pass it off to Jim.
Jim?
Cher and Greg.
Cher and Greg Allman. Now, here you're in the position, Laurie. You can change any one answer you want, or you can keep them the way they are. The final decision is now up to you.
I'm going to change my answer, Chuck,
You're going to change your answer to
to Tiny Tim and Vicky.
Tiny Tim and Vicky. I remember that was Miss Vicky.
Miss.
Okay, there are your 4 answers. Bill and Hillary, Cher and Greg, Lee and Farrah, Tiny Tim and Vicky. Let's go and see what you got. Is Lee and Farrah correct? It is. Cher and Greg Allman. Were they married in the 70s? Yes, they were. Bill and Hillary Clinton were married in the 70s. Is that correct? Yes. You know, I don't know the answer to this. I really don't. Sometimes I know them, sometimes I don't. This one I don't. Here's $50,000. I offered you 20. This is 50. I don't know if that's right or not. It's kind of a hard question, isn't it? I don't know how much confidence you have. You've come a long way. You are playing for $300,000 alone, so it's $50,000 split 3 ways against $300,000. It's kind of an interesting decision to make, but I'll let you make it because you changed it from Mick and Bianca Jagger to Tiny Tim and Vicky. So how confident are you?
Chuck, I'm going to go for it.
You're going to go for it?
Yeah, I'm going to
Well, I'll tell you what. I respect your courage, and I hope you're correct. I remember that wedding. Don't you remember the wedding was on Johnny Carson, wasn't it?
They were in 70s
And it
clothes.
seems like it was the 70s to me, but I'm not really sure. Well, I hope it was. Let's find out. Is it Tiny Tim and Miss Vicky? Oh, I thought for sure it was. It was Mick and Bianca Jagger. You changed it from the right one to the wrong one. I have no idea. I had no, oh, jeez. Oh, I'm so sorry, Laurie. I thought that they got married in the 70s. What year was that? 69. Oh, gee. Did you know that, Doug? You knew it. Oh, boy, you must have died when she changed it, huh?
It was 2 years before I got married.
Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry. Well, don't be devastated. You have $10,000. Yeah, but, you know, your teammates aren't doing so well. But thank you all for playing the game. Our next 70s team is going to try for $2 million. Come back and see if they can do it on greed. We'll be right back. Come on down. We'll all never forget that Miss Vicky and Tiny Tim got married in 1969, and Mick Jagger and Bianca got married in the 70s. That was one tough thing, I'm telling you. So sorry for them, but let's move on and meet our next team.
Kenny Morris,
New York City traffic school teacher.
Lou Holtz Jr.,
Los Angeles, California, attorney.
Thomas McCluskey.
Queens, New York, high school teacher.
Samantha Tyler.
Toronto, Canada, personal trainer.
Adam Morrell.
Rockville, Maryland, human resources and management consultant.
Louis Lobenfeld.
Brooklyn, New York, mailroom supervisor.
Welcome, everybody. I wish you well. I hope you win $2 million. We're going to get started by asking our qualifying question, and here is your question. Good luck to all of you. In the 1974 movie, how many stories high was the towering Inferno? Your time starts now. How many stories high is the towering Inferno? Okay, your answers are locked in. The correct answer was 138 stories high. Okay? Who's our captain? Who was closest? Thomas, 150. Congratulations. You'll be leading this team, Thomas. Who's next? We have a tie with Kenny and Lou at 125. Who rung in first? That would be you, Lou, so you're in position number 1. Kenny, you'll be in position number 2. Down to 3 players, Samantha, Adam, and Lewis. Who is our next player? It's going to be you, Samantha, right over here. You'll be in position number 3. Adam and Lewis. One will be playing for over $2 million. One will go back into the contestant pool. Who's going to be playing? It's going to be you, Lewis, right over here. Adam, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your next team for Greed. All righty, I want to remind everybody we start at $25,000. We move in $25,000 increments up to $100,000. We then double that to $200,000, move on to $500,000, double that at $1 million, and we double that at $2 million. You are 8 questions away from $2 million. Remember, any team that misses a question loses everything. Thomas, how you feeling?
Feeling very good, Chuck.
Can you carry this team?
I believe I can. We've got a good, strong team.
Well, you're going to decide just how far you can take them up the Tower of Greed. You can stop after any correct answer, keep the cash. You can also reject any answer, replace it with one of your own. So, Thomas, if you're ready, let's play Greed.
Let's play.
Here we go. How you doing, Lewis?
Doing pretty good, Chuck. Thanks.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Are you a professional or just a champion?
No, just a champion. My office team.
softball,
Yeah, I'm
pitcher.
a pitcher. We've won the championship 4 years in a row.
Now, you guys fast pitch or do you
It's
do
high
anything
arc.
high
High arc.
High arc. That's really hard to hit, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the show, as
Thank
I
you.
said before, and good luck to you. Here is your $25,000 question. Lewis, in the 70s, Masters and Johnson were famous for their books on what topic? Cooking, auto repair, interior design, human sexuality.
Well, Chuck, if I didn't get this right, I don't think my wife would talk to me again. It's human sexuality.
All right, Thomas, you agree with that?
That was pretty much the handbook for my high school career, so yes, I have to agree with Chuck on that one.
I wouldn't touch that line with a forklift, Tom. I tell you. Human sexuality, $25,000. Is it correct? Oh, yeah. 25,000. Keep the money. Gonna risk it?
We're going.
Hi, Samantha.
Hey, Chuck.
How are you?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Now, I understand that you're responsible for quite a few love connections. I thought I was, but what's your connection?
I actually used to be a professional matchmaker.
Did you?
Yes.
Many marriages?
Lots of marriages, lots of long-term dating.
Yeah, it's nice to have you here, Sam.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, here's your $50,000 question. Good luck. Here we go. Samantha, the soundtrack to the movie Deliverance featured which of the following? Dueling harmonicas, dueling banjos, dueling fiddles, dueling washboards. Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm pretty confident about this answer, and I would say dueling banjos.
Dueling banjos, she says. Thomas, what do you think?
Oh, that's one of my favorite movies. I'm in complete agreement with my teammate, Dueling Banjos.
Except dueling banjos for $50,000. Is it correct? It is. Keep it. Move on.
Let's go.
Moving on.
We have the need for greed.
Hey, Kenny.
Hey, Chuck.
How's it going?
If it was any better, I'd be twins.
I guess you would. Now, you teach traffic school class,
Guilty.
right?
But
Yeah.
guilty with an explanation.
Well, what's the best excuse you ever heard for someone trying to get out of it?
No, I had a lady in class who got nailed for a speeding ticket. She claimed she was rushing to a telephone to call hard copy because she just saw Elvis.
No, is that true?
It's true, absolutely true.
Oh, that's very funny. That's very funny. Well, Kenny, here we go.
Let's go.
$75,000. Good luck.
Thank you.
Here's the question. Approximately how many minutes were missing on the infamous Watergate tape of Nixon and Haldeman? 8.5, 15, 18.5, 33, 45.
Well, Chuck, it was that very famous 8.5 minutes that Nixon's secretary, Rosemary Woods, apparently she accidentally erased.
Okay. 8.5 is what he says. Thomas, what do you think? Accept or reject that answer?
I'm not 100% sure, but that sounds like about the right amount, so I'm going to accept it.
You're going to accept 8.5 minutes?
Yes.
All right. I think that's a tough question. Let's see if it's right. For $75,000. Is it 8.5? No, it's not. You know what it was? It was 18.5. Oh, thank you all for playing. I'm so sorry that you lost. Well, we all hate to see anybody lose. I really hate to see somebody lose at $75,000, but it seems like that 18.5 minutes on Nixon's tapes just getting everybody in trouble. This is no exception. We're going to take a commercial break, come back with our new team right after this. Stay with us. Welcome back to that 70s dream. Let's meet our next team.
Larry Toffler,
Englewood, New Jersey, fitness instructor.
Alexia DeLuca,
Saratoga Springs, New York, singer-songwriter.
John Massey,
San Antonio, Texas, lighting salesman.
Mike Wallace,
Atlanta, Georgia, researcher.
Richard Wayner,
Los Angeles, entrepreneur.
Todd Yaskell,
New York, freelance photographer.
Welcome, everybody. Good luck. Let's start off with our qualifying question, and here it is. From the day she was kidnapped to the day she was caught, how many days was Patricia Hearst missing? Your time starts now. Okay, your answers are all locked in. The correct answer is she was missing for 591 days. Long time, wasn't it? Did you think it was that long? Was it? Well, let's find out. See who our captain is. 400. Larry, you're the captain. Come on over here. You're going to lead this team. Who's next? Next is Richard, 364. Right over here, Richard. And who's next? It's going to be you, John, with 160 right over here. And who will be playing next? It's going to be you, Mike. You'll be in this position. Alexia and Todd, it's down to you. One of you will be playing for over $2 million. One will be going back into the contestant pool. Let's see who it's going to be now. You're going to be playing, Todd. Thank you, Alexia. Thank you for joining us. And you go right over here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your next team for Greed. All right, we've all gone over the Tower of Greed. We know how that works. Anytime a team misses a question, they lose everything. As captain, you have a lot of responsibility, Larry. How you feeling? Pretty good?
I am ready for it.
You're ready?
Yes, I
Yeah,
am.
you're in shape, aren't you?
Yeah, allegedly I am.
Okay, you're going to decide just how far you can take this team up the Tower of Greed. You can stop any time after any correct answer and keep the cash. You can also reject any answer and replace it with one of your own. Okay?
Okay.
So if you're ready, let's play Greed.
Let's do it.
Hey, Todd, how are you?
Not bad, Chuck. Not
Welcome
bad.
to the show.
Thank you.
All right, Todd. Now, you used to be a professional motocross racer, is that right?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, for how long?
Not really professional for not a long time, but amateur for quite a while, and then professional the last couple of years.
Oh, I see. Well, it's nice to have you here, Todd. Good luck to you.
Nice
And
to be
here
here.
is your $25,000 question. According to the 1970 movie Love Story, love means never having to say what? You're sorry, you're lonely, you're sad, you're ugly. What do you think, Todd?
Well, Chuck, I'm going to have to say you're sorry.
You're sorry. What do you think, Larry? Accept or reject?
I say it to my wife all the time, and I do love her, and it's you're sorry. I'm sorry. You're sorry.
Yeah, we're all
I say
sorry.
I'm sorry. Well, the answer is you're sorry.
I can see Larry's been in that hole many times. All right, you're sorry. $25,000. Is it correct? Yes, it is. 25,000. We'll keep it. We'll move on. Moving on.
No question.
Moving on to Mike over here. How you doing, Mike?
I'm good, Chuck. I'm happy to be here.
We're happy to have you here. You do some impressions, is that right?
Yeah, I used to do movie stars' homes tours, and we'd go by Jimmy Stewart's house, and I'd do an impression. And, well, in the immortal words of Jimmy Stewart, I feel the need for greed.
All right. I'm going to satisfy that need right now. Pretty good impression, too, by the way. All right, here is your $50,000 question. Jimmy, Mike. During the 70s, bands such as the Sex Pistols, The Damned, The Clash helped popularize what music genre? Reggae, punk rock, acid rock, disco.
Well, Chuck, I would have to say that I am pretty positively certain it was punk rock.
Punk rock, he says, Larry. Accept or reject?
I accept that.
Except the answer is right for $50,000. Is it punk rock? That's right. 50,000. Keep it. Moving on over to John. How are you, John?
Very good, thank you.
Now, John, someone told me that you adopted your son in an unusual way.
Well, yeah. In our search to adopt a baby, my wife and I appeared on a television show, talk show, about open adoption. And it aired at 4 o'clock in the morning. And a wonderful woman who eventually placed her child with us to adopt, who's now 3 years old, his name's Charlie, and saw the show and contacted our adoption agency. So it was really a miracle.
Oh, that's great. That is a miracle. Yeah, it's very hard to do that, and I'm happy for you. Yeah. I'm sure the child has a very good home with you as well. John, here is your $75,000 question. Good luck. John, in the year 1976, what color M&Ms were discontinued because of health concerns? Was it red, blue, green, yellow, or orange?
I remember the red dye number blah, blah, blah scandal, and that's the only, that makes me relatively confident that it was the red M&Ms.
He says red, Larry.
He can be completely confident it's red. I accept.
The red dye number blah, blah, blah. It's kind of like love potion number 9, I suppose. Okay, well, let's see. Is it the red dye? Is that right for $75,000? Right. 75,000. Doing pretty good.
We're moving. See what you've got.
He's green.
All right.
By the way, John, the number for that red dye was number 2. Thank you. Yeah. Just thought you'd like to.
I feel much better now.
I feel better myself. Thank you. All right. Now, you used to be a flight attendant, Richard. Is that right?
2 flights.
Why?
Professional flight attendant.
What happened?
I realized I didn't like serving food or flying, so I got out of there.
Well, welcome back to Earth, Richard.
Thank you.
And here is your $100,000 question. Richard, in 1976, what politician told Playboy magazine that he had committed adultery in his heart? Was it Gerald Ford, Jerry Brown, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, or Ted Kennedy?
I am 100% sure that it was Jimmy Carter.
What do you think, Larry?
I read the interview. It was Jimmy Carter.
Really? Yeah. Jimmy Carter for $100,000. Is that correct? Yes, it is. 100,000, 4 questions away from $2 million. We'll be back with our team of 70s fans to play more of that 70s greed in 2 and 2. Welcome back to that 70s greed. We're here with Todd, Mike, John, Richard, and their captain, Larry. 4 questions away from $2 million. In this round, the questions get a little harder, Larry. Before we get into that, let me ask you, now you're a fitness instructor, correct?
I am. Although my charges are somewhat younger than normal. They're 6 months to 7 years.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, I tell you what, let me tell you about these questions, okay? Each question has 4 correct answers. You're going to be depending on your teammates to come up with those answers. And the question is, do you want to keep the $100,000 or what do you want to move on? Before you answer that, let me give you the category to the $200,000 question, and you can exercise this. The category is Broadway musicals. Now, you want to keep that $100,000 or Larry, do you feel the need for greed?
The name of the show is Greed. We're going on.
Go on.
Going on.
Broadway musicals. There goes the Terminator. All right, let's see who it's going to land on. It's on the prowl. Mike. Terminator's chosen you, Mike. Is there anybody here that you'd like to challenge for $10,000, win or lose, to a 1-question showdown? Take their money and their position.
Well, you know, Chuck, if this was a regular version of Greed, I'd probably do it. But because everybody here knows something about the 70s, I think we got a good team. I'm just going to keep it the way it is for now.
That's your prerogative. Pass up that $10,000. Okay. The team stays the way it is. The Terminator is finished now for this round. Here, gentlemen, is your $200,000 question. I said it was Broadway musicals. Which 4 of the following 6 musicals debuted on Broadway in the 1970s? Phantom of the Opera, Annie, Les Miserables, The Wiz, A Chorus Line, Evita. Now, since you've reached this plateau, you've earned a freebie, which can remove any wrong answer from here on out. Do you want to use it now or do you want to use it later?
I'm going to save the freebie.
Save the freebie.
Pretty confident about
Must
this.
feel pretty confident then. Okay, here we go, Todd. Start with you.
I'm definitely going to say The Wiz.
The Wiz. That's 1. Mike.
Chuck, I'm going to go with Annie.
That's 2. John.
Oh, I got to say that A Chorus Line came out of process. Joe Papp in New York. I remember seeing it very well, and I'm very confident that A Chorus Line came in the 70s.
John, were you napping there for just a second? Did I?
Yeah. Caught me.
Okay, Richard, you got the last shot at this.
I am very sure that it's Evita.
Well, there you go. 4 guys that seem to be very sure of what they're saying. You're the captain. You can do one thing at this point. You can change one answer if you want. It's up to you.
I'm leaving them as is. These are the 4 that I would have chosen myself. So, trust these guys.
Here we go. $200,000. The Wiz, is that correct? Yes, sir. A Chorus Line. It's right there. 70s musicals. Annie, is that correct? Evita is the only one left. And of course, no matter how confident you are, I have to offer you this $20,000 just because it's my job.
Well, I appreciate that.
And I don't want you to go away empty-handed. It's up to you. Well, you can hang on to it for a minute.
Thank
it's up
you.
to you. Decide to keep it or give it back.
There is no way I'm keeping this money because we won $200,000.
Okay. Was Evita introduced to Broadway in the 70s for $200,000? Yes, it was. $200,000. 3 questions away from $2 million. Let's see how far they can go when the 70s Greed returns right after this.
travel provided by Priceline.com, where you name the price and save on airline tickets, hotel rooms, mortgages, new cars, and more. Visit Priceline on the internet or call 1-800-PRICELINE.
Welcome back to Greed. We're playing a special edition of that 70s Greed tonight. All of our teams are answering questions about that had to do with the 70s. And this team now has $200,000. They're 3 questions away from $2 million. The next step, leap of faith, is $500,000, $500,000 question. I'm going to help you decide whether you want to keep the $200,000 or go on for the $500,000 by giving you the category for the $500,000 question, Larry. Here it is. Gone in the 70s. Now, you want to keep your $200,000, or do you really feel the need for greed? You still have your freebie, I'm reminded.
Yeah, we'll use the freebie. If we need it, we'll go. We're going.
Okay. Terminator on the prowl. Let's see what happens. It hits you, Mike, or Larry. Terminator's chosen you. Anybody here?
You know what? I'm going to go with Mike's feeling of team, and I'm not going. We're going to keep his team together. I think we're good.
All right. Good so far. I must tell you, I'm not sure Mike's that thrilled about going on for the $500,000. Are you, Mike?
Let's see what it is.
Yeah, okay. He's committed now. All right, gentlemen, here is your $500,000 question. Good luck. Which 4 of the following 7 ended in the 1970s? The Vietnam War, Star Trek's original network run, Howard Hughes' life, cigarette ads on television, the American Basketball Association, Iranian hostage crisis, AT&T telephone monopoly. There it is. That's what you're up against. Do you need the freebie?
Let's see. I am going to use the freebie, yes.
Going to use the freebie?
Yes.
Here it is. Take away AT&T monopoly. See if that helped you. Hopefully it did. And Todd, we're going to start with you. Give me a correct answer.
I'm going to say Chuck, because I remember seeing the last cigarette ad when I was a kid, and I believe that was 19... Yeah, I'm going to say cigarette ads on TV.
That's one. Things that were gone in the 70s. Mike.
Chuck, I'm pretty sure Howard Hughes died, I believe, in 1977.
That's 2. John.
The Vietnam War was ended during Richard Nixon's presidency, and that was definitely in the 70s. So I'm going to go with Vietnam.
That's 3. Richard, you have the last one.
Okay, I'm pretty positive. I'm absolutely positive of this. It was a hostage crisis. Well,
sorry? You're absolutely positive, but you want to, did you?
I'm sticking with that.
You're sticking with it. Larry.
Sorry, Richard, I'm going to reject that one because I remember the hostages got out when Reagan took office. I'm going with the American Basketball Association. I think that was it.
Okay, changing the Iranian hostage crisis to the American Basketball Association. We have all 4 answers in place. Ladies and gentlemen, we are playing for $500,000. Here we go. Vietnam War, is that correct? It is. The last cigarette ad seen on television in the 70s. 1971, just made it. Howard Hughes' life ends in the 70s. 1976. Down to the last one, aren't we? Down to yours. American Basketball Association. Well, here's $50,000. They keep asking me to spread this out as if you spread it out. I should just throw it around. Yeah, just throw it around. Anyway, it's $50,000. I don't know how secure you are with that, but it's $50,000 against $500,000. You've come a long way. It's a ton of dough. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
This is a lot of money. I know that Richard is going to strangle me if I'm wrong, but I believe I'm right. I'm with American Basketball Association.
Richard, would you do that if he's wrong?
Definitely.
Well, let me ask you this, Richard. What would you do if he's right?
I would be happy to be wrong on this one. And I wouldn't choke him.
What?
Of course I wouldn't choke him.
How about a dinner if he's right?
Oh, at least.
All right. Well, let's see. We got the
at 30,000 feet. I'll take
a dinner at 30,000 feet.
Doesn't like to fly.
A man who hates to fly. I don't think I'd take him up on that. Well, we're going to find out right now. For $500,000, it was changed from hostage crisis to American Basketball Association. Was that started or did that end in the 70s? Is it correct? American? Yes! You got $500,000. Todd has $100,000. Mike didn't want to upset the apple cart, so he turned down the Terminator. He has $100,000. John has 100. Richard has 100. And Larry, he didn't want to take the Terminator up on its deal, and he's got $100,000. So you have $500,000 is what you have. You've earned it. And now you got to decide whether you want to keep it or whether you want to risk it. Before you do, let me give you the category of the $1 million question. The Olympics. Now, do you want to risk that $500,000 and feel the need for greed on that $1 million? How do you feel about it?
I'm ready to answer. We seem to really thrive as a team, and my teammates are saying no. And we're not going to go. We're going to keep our money.
All right. Congratulations, Larry. Go down there and meet your team. Come on down, guys. Congratulations, boys. We had a lot of fun tonight, a lot of fun in the 70s. He's going to be back with a regular episode and our normal time period, Friday at 9 Eastern and Pacific, 8 Central. It's going to be right here on Fox like it always is. See you then. Bye-bye, everybody.